Hello everyone. Today is episode 8 of Casual Talks, and as usual, let me take 2 deep breaths to get rid of my anxiety. Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know what to talk about, but just going with the flow. Yeah, a lot of my subscribers ask me to talk about Nagas, that is the origin of Nagas. The thing about Naga Loka is it belongs to the lower planets. That is, when compared to the Bhurloka is Earth, the earthly planet, and uh, there are lower planets called as Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal. So these lower planets are filled with other type of aliens, not humans. Uh, Aliens like Pisachinis, Dakinis, and Asuras, Rakshasas, Nagas. So all other types of aliens are there in the lower planets. So the lower planets are also belonging to the physical realm. So the physical realm is filled with Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal, Naraka, and Burloka. So these are the jurisdiction of the physical realm. That physical realm is the realm of the 5 sensory organs, that is 5 sensory input. That is the frequency domain of the physical realm. And in Atal Loka is filled with the seductress, that is all the Pisachinis, Pisachas. So the Atal Loka whole day sex is going on. That is nobody is indulging in spiritual conquest. It's only about sex. That is the Swadhisthana Chakra orgasm is prominent in Atal Loka. Vittal Loka is filled with gold and all the jewelries, richness. Kubera is present in Vittal, and Kubera is Ravana's brother. And in Vittal Loka, it's more of Manipura Chakra, that is ego related to money, richness, power, all that stuff. Atal, Vittal, Sutal. So I'm not familiar with the names, but I will just be randomly telling what are present in the lower planets. Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal. There, in one of the planets, Nagas are present. That is, the whole planet is filled with serpents. And Vasuki. Vasuki is the king of the serpents. And so the serpents, in the sense, the one with the diamond on their head. So these are as big as humans. These Nagas are as big as chimpanzees and humans. And what happened was, these Nagas used to come to the Burloka. That is, during the dinosaur era, they used to come to the Burloka to mate with the Homo sapiens. During dinosaur, Homo sapiens were not present, but as it evolved, right, once the dinosaur went extinct, and as it evolved to amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and when it came to chimpanzees, these Nagas, that is the serpents from the Vittal, Sutal, Talatal Loka, they came to the Burloka and mated with the chimpanzees. So when they mated with the chimpanzees, what happened was, chimpanzees with the back, with the bent back, became straight. So Homo sapiens were generated out of the mating of Nagas and chimpanzees. If you see the intellectual difference between chimpanzee and a human, it is a lot. That is, there is a lot of intellectual gap between chimpanzees and humans. Humans can do coding, learn mathematical problems, trigonometry, all that stuff humans can do, whereas chimpanzees can eat banana and solve some puzzles. That's it. So there is a huge intellectual gap between chimpanzees and humans. So this intellectual gap came because the Nagas, that is from the Naga Loka, or Vittal, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal Loka, they came to Mother Earth and mated with chimpanzees, due to which the chimpanzee's back, that is the vertebrates, that is the backbone, became straight, which was bent, became straight, and also the capacity of intellect became huge, because the Naga Loka Nagas are very intellectually very advanced than chimpanzees. So the earthly intelligence was only up to the highest intellectual being on earth was the race of chimpanzees, monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas, etc. So these apes got a DNA of intellect because of the Nagas. So that is why we are able to solve a lot of problems, think about science, social science, spirituality, etc. The knowledge of Kundalini was given to planet Earth by the Nagas. So that is why the lower planets have a lot to do with the evolution of human beings. We always consider the lower planets as shitty, dark, scary, but no, that is not like that. The lower planets are as important for the evolution of the mankind as the upper planets. The lower planet, we also worship Nagas, that is in many parts of India. We worship Nagas because they are our ancestors. They came during that ape era of evolution of mammals. So during that era they came and they spread the knowledge of Kundalini and intellect, due to which we have to have gratitude towards these beings, towards these Nagas. That is why there are a lot of temples where along with the deity of the higher planet, that is Bhurbhuva Swaha Mahajana Tapasatya, along with the deities belonging to the higher planet, we also worship the Nagas belonging to the lower planet. So that is as important as worshipping the higher deity. See, for example, when you go to 6th grade, 7th grade, you still have to respect the teachers of your 3rd grade. It's not like you will say fuck off to 3rd grade teacher and go to 6th grade. That is very disrespectful. That is why we have to always respect the teachers of our 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. Only then we will be morally eligible to go to the 6th grade, 7th grade. So that is why we have to respect and worship our ancestors, that is the Nagas. And Bhutas are the ancestors which are humans, that is very powerful humans. For example, if I do lot of sadhana, that is I do lot of mantra japa, what happens is my consciousness expands to a level where I can come to earth whenever I want. That is, I may be in astral planet, but if anyone invokes me, that is if anyone tells my mantra or something like Om Adityaya Namaha or something like that, then I will get invoked and I'll pop up here for a few minutes or hours as long as they want. So that is the Bhutas, that is the ancestors who can be invoked whenever we want. For example, in Tulunadu, we have Bhutas called as Koragajja, Gudiga, Panjurli, all that Bhutas are. They are in the astral plane, that is they are in the parallel overlapping astral earth, and they can come to the physical earth whenever they want to. If anyone is loving them very much, they will pop up in the physical earth, and we can see them in Kolas. Kola means you are bringing that entity into a host body. Host can be any human, and you are bringing that entity's energy into that human. For example, let's say there is Ramesh, who is a normal human, and we are trying to invoke someone more powerful than Ramesh. That is, we are trying to invoke, let's say, Vivekananda, Yogananda, or whoever. So when we invoke Vivekananda, Yogananda into Ramesh's body, we have to do some rituals, because they invoking ancestors has its own ritual, has its own procedure, and that's why we have to follow that and bring Vivekananda or Yogananda into their body, so that we can communicate about our spiritual advancement. That is, sometimes the knowledge is lost. For example, if in Kali Yuga the knowledge of transcendence is lost, we can take the help of astral beings like Vivekananda, Yogananda, so that we can learn how to transcend. That is why there is infinite supply of knowledge in the astral realm, because the astral realm is filled with astral beings like Koragajja, Gudiga, Panjurli, and all over the India there are a lot of astral entities, that is the Bhutas. And it's also called as Devas, and these entities are regional, that is they are called as Kshetrapalas. In some parts of in India it's called as Bhairavas, some parts of India it's called as Bhoota, some parts of India it's called as Deva. So I don't know all the names of the Devas of all over India, but there are a lot. That is, in Himachal Pradesh there are some, in Maharashtra, in Karnataka, in Kerala, Tamil Nadu. All over India there are different names for the Devas and Bhutas, but these are humans only, Homo sapiens itself. That is the old Homo sapiens who transcended. Whereas Nagas are completely different. They belong to a different planet altogether. So that is why worshipping these Bhutas, Devas, Nagas is as important as worshipping the higher deities, that is Ganapati, Krishna, Kali, Bhuvaneshwari, etc. So it's like worshipping your third grade teacher along with your sixth grade teacher. Both you have to worship. That is why they are called as Guru. In Hinduism, we consider everyone as our Guru. Even a small plant, if it contributes for the evolution of our soul, then that is our Guru. Even this microphone, so it is contributing for the evolution of your soul. So even this non-living thing is your Guru. That is the level of gratitude you have to have towards whoever is contributing for the evolution of your soul. It may be in small amount, it may be in large amount, doesn't matter. If it contributes, they are your Guru. Even you guys are my Guru. Whenever someone asks question, right, something inside me gets invoked and I answer it automatically. Maybe through my Sahasrara Chakra, some knowledge gets downloaded and I answer that. So even Aditya gets to learn from you guys. So that is why even you guys are my Guru, like how I am to you. So that is why Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Para Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, which means everyone are my Guru, everything and everyone. So what was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about the Lokas, right? Yeah, Naga Loka you understood. And in one of the Loka there is Bali Chakravarti, that is Vishnu's most favorite disciple. He belongs to the Rakshasa Asura, but the thing is he was righteous. That is, he let Vishnu keep his feet on his head, even though his family was egoistic, belonged to the Rakshasa Gana. However, he was not egoistic. He let Vishnu, that is in the form of Bali, Vamana Avatara, he let Vamana Avatara keep his leg on the head, because that was the level of bhakti he had towards Vishnu. So that is the planet of Bali, and there are planets where people are suffering because of guilt. That is, if you have a lot of guilt, right, then what will happen is you will go to a planet where people are made to suffer because of their guilt, and that is called as Patala, Naraka, and all such planets made of guilt, lust, ego, greed, etc. So what should we do with this planet? Should we fear these planets? Not at all. We have to be fearless, because as long as Vishnu is there in your heart, you can be anywhere you want. So that is why I never fear these planets. Like, if you have to go to those planets in some incarnation, maybe for a few days or few weeks, then you have to go there fearlessly. That is why you have to learn all the sadhana in this life only. For example, if you know Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, it will contribute to your evolution a lot. If you chant Vishnu Sahasranama staying in the Patal Loka or Naraka, immediately you will be promoted. Only for few weeks you will stay there. So that is the level of power and bhakti those mantras have. So practice Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama every day, so that you can transcend easily. And the thing about higher lokas, right, that is Bhur Bhuva Swaha Mahajana Tapa Satya. Bhur is the earth only, Bhuva is the astral realm, and Swaha is the causal realm. So in causal realm has lot of planets, that is causal planets, like Swaha, Jana, Maha, Tapa, Loka, Satya Loka, etc. Satya Loka is where there are no vibrations. That is the end point of the game. So these all 14 lokas, right, are like the gameplay of guilt, ego, lust, greed, love, righteousness, and all that games. Basically everything is a game. For the Satya Loka, where Shiva is present, where Shiva is meditating, he finds everything to be nonsense, completely nonsense. So he doesn't involve himself a lot in these lokas, but he is there everywhere. Shiva is there everywhere. He is just the consciousness which we use for this drama. That is, he is there all around us. We use that nothingness, vibrationless consciousness inside us for playing these characters like Aditya, Ramesh, Suresh, Jason, John, etc. So don't take life too seriously. Go to whichever planet you want. Enjoy the planets. Be chill in any planet. That is, even if you go to Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, even if you go to Yama's Naraka, right, be chill with him. If he makes you suffer, then it's fine. What is there? Enjoy the lower planets, enjoy the upper planets. Doesn't matter. As long as you know the truth, right? The truth is Shiva. As long as you know how to go to Shiva, everything is just a piece of cake. So that is what you will learn in these 18 months. That is, after chanting all the 18 mantras, You will learn to leave the incarnation anytime. That is, even if you pop up in Atal Loka, Vittal Loka, you can leave that body easily by chanting these 18 mantras. These 18 mantras must go deep inside your subconscious mind. The thing about your subconscious is 97% of your subconscious is not explored. That is, your astral and causal self is not at all explored. Only your physical self is the one which you are using right now, is only the 3% of your consciousness. Rest of the 97% of your consciousness is unexplored. That is why during dreams, you are not able to control your dreams that much, because you have no control over your astral body and causal body. So that is why you have to put these mantras, the bija mantras, that is from Uchishta Ganapati till Tripura Sundari, deep inside your subconscious mind. Once it goes deep, then everything is a piece of cake. You can be like Doctor Who. That is, you can pop up in any realm, any planet, whenever you want, and all the deities will be like, why did Aditya initiate these people? Because the deities will be fed up of people who pop up in different planets at different time. It'll be like Loki. That is, if you have watched that series, right? Loki pops up in some time loop in different timelines. So that will happen if you know these mantras correctly. But the thing is, Loki didn't have control over his incarnations. But you will have complete control. That is, you can go to any planet, any time. You just have to learn how to channelize the Kundalini. You have to feel that Kundalini rising upwards, rising downwards. You have to feel your heartbeat. You have to feel your brain. You have to feel the blood pumping to your brain. Everything you have to have complete awareness of whatever is going on in your body. Your liver, pancreas, intestines, everything will be felt once you get control over your Kundalini. Currently your Kundalini is controlling you, but soon you will be the controller of your Kundalini. Kundalini is nothing but the energy, that is the fuel of your existence. Without Kundalini, there is no you. Without that feminine energy, there is no existence at all. Because the masculine is completely zero. And Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha. Swaha Loka, that is Swarga Loka. There is Indra, that is the planet where Indra resides. Maha, Jana, Tapa Loka is where Saptarishis reside. Jana Loka is where the deities reside, like Ganapati, Kali, Krishna, and Subramanya, etc. So I hope you are getting the broader gist of what I'm picturing. That is, you can search in Google if you want to explore more about the 14 lokas. You can search in Google. It's there everywhere. It's interesting that Hinduism has all that planets. That is astral planets, causal planets, but nobody gives a shit. That is, everyone are concentrating on Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, etc. That is the Eastern civilization, right? They have explored so much beyond the physical realm and all, but nobody gives a crap about that because of that all colonization, right? Only the colonial knowledge is given importance nowadays, and the knowledge derived through meditation, the knowledge derived through Vedas, Upanishads is not given importance. Nobody teaches that in schools, colleges, because of the colonized mindset. The colonized knowledge can only fetch you money, Ferrari, Lamborghini, that's it. What else? Maybe some hot supermodel, that's it. Nothing else. So that's why focus on knowledge which takes you to other planets. Why are you focusing on knowledge which sticks you to this earth? Be a time traveler, be a cosmic explorer. Why are you settling being a human? The Nagas didn't mate with chimpanzees just for fun. They mated so that someday we will be able to become our higher self, that is the deities. Someday I can go back to my Garbhodakshayi Vishnu form. Someday even you can go back to your Ishta Devata form. For example, one of my subscriber, he got his Ishta Devata recently. That is, he told that Batuk Bhairav is his Ishta Devata. It was very life changing for him. That is, he felt like his higher self was Batuk Bhairav, and everyone's highest self is Shiva. The highest self of every being in all the 14 lokas is Shiva itself, that is the vibrationless supreme. But the higher self differs. For example, my higher self is Vishnu, whereas my Ishta Devata is Kali. That is, I love Kali, but she is not my higher self. She is just my lover. Whereas my higher self is Vishnu itself. That is my Kula Deva. Kula Deva means the family deity is Vishnu. So my higher self is Vishnu, but my favorite lover is Kali. Similarly, you will also have your own set of Kula Deva and Ishta Deva. Kula Deva meaning your higher self, whereas Ishta Deva meaning the deity which you love. So what happens is when Vishnu and Kali combine, they become one and they become Paripurna Brahman. That is, they become the Shiva. Once two entities which love each other combine, they become complete. Similarly, you will have your Kuladeva and Ishtadeva. When the Kuladeva and Ishtadeva combine, you become the Paripurna Brahman. Paripurna means Sampurna, that is complete. Now you are incomplete, that is your current human self is just 3% of the entire consciousness. So when that 3% of entire consciousness meets its own Kuladeva and Ishtadeva, what happens is the two combine and you become the 100% consciousness, that is Shiva. So that is the aim of this program. When you meet all the 18 deities, you will get your Ishtadevata someday. And when you meet that Ishtadevata, your Kundalini will get awakened immediately. So that is why I am giving out everyone's Ishtadevata like for free. That is, some of my friends ask me, who is my Ishtadevata? So I tell them, this is your Ishtadevata based on their personality type. That is, the people whom I don't know correctly, I cannot judge them. But people whom I know very well, right, who have interacted with, I can easily tell who is their Ishtadevata because their personality type will match exactly the deity personality. So that is why this is the skill you get after 18 months. When you meet all the personality types of the deities, you will get to know your friend's higher self. That is maybe your best friend, your mother, father. Whenever you interact with them, you will feel like, oh, I'm interacting with Ganapati. Oh, I'm interacting with Vishnu. Oh, I'm interacting with Kali. So you'll get that feeling. Like even my ex-girlfriend, her higher self is Kali because she has exact personality type of Kali. And similarly, my best friend's personality type is of Vishnu. Even mine is Vishnu. Yours also might be Bhairava, Shiva or whoever. So I can tell just by analyzing their personality. So what happens is these 18 deities split into a lot of smaller forms. So we are the smaller forms that are existing on earth. So now in order to become again the higher form, we have to meditate. The higher forms have a lot of powers and it's a lot of fun in the astral and causal planets. There are no limitations like on earth. Nobody is suffering because of money, power, fame and all. Everyone are enjoying in the astral and causal planets. And the other thing about happiness is within you. That is, you can be happy anywhere. You can be happy on earth, you can be happy in Atal Loka, you can be happy in Vital Loka, Sutal, Talatal, you can be happy in Naraka also. So the happiness and transcendence is not related. Transcendence is completely different from happiness. Happiness comes from within. So that is why don't correlate happiness with transcendental knowledge. The thing about transcendence is you can be sad even in the astral planets. Even if you have so many powers, you can still be sad in the astral planets. You can still be sad in the causal planets. So what it means is happiness is in your own hands. I am not selling happiness here. This YouTube channel is not selling happiness. It is not selling love or anything. This YouTube channel is completely meant for pure knowledge of transcendence. That's it. Love, happiness, that is all in your hands. That is, you have to learn how to be happy. You have to learn how to be how to fall in love. You have to learn how to love others. That is all in your hands. I'm not teaching anyone to be happy or lovely or whatever. I'm just teaching people to transcend, pure raw transcendence. So yeah, that's it, I guess. What else is there to talk? Yeah, please let me know what to talk in next videos. The thing is, I'm running out of topics. I one of my subscriber told me to talk about Nagas, so I talked in this video. And I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, just get all the mantras deep inside your subconscious so that earth will not be a limitation for you. The thing is, many people feel limited on earth. Many people feel restricted by their money, fame, power, etc. That is why don't limit yourself. Go to whichever planet you want. Be happy wherever you want. Don't care about the attachments. The attachments are all bullshit because, see, for example, if I repent that I lost my girlfriend, all that, if I cry over my breakup and all, I will not transcend. I will be back to earth itself. So that is why forget all these relations and all. It's just illusion, Maya. The thing is, everyone has to come to astral and causal eventually. Like even the people who have dumped you, even the people who misunderstood you, they will understand you completely in astral and causal planets, because in the astral and causal planets, communication happens through telepathy. It doesn't happen through talking or texting or video calls, etc. It happens completely through telepathy. Whatever you think is completely transparent in the astral and causal planets. That is why eventually everyone will understand who you are, what you are exactly. So that is why don't fear these breakups, don't fear these relationships and all. Just go to transcend astral planets, and all of your friends will come there eventually. They'll see you, they'll see your advancement. They'll see that you are going towards the causal planets when they enter the astral planets. That is why you pack up your bag and start evolving. Don't wait for others. You just evolve. One fine day, when you are going to the causal planets, you will see your friends who didn't believe in spirituality entering the astral planets. So that is why don't give a fuck about the materialistic people. They will eventually evolve, and they will also question the reality. The thing is, they are not evolved enough to question the reality right now. That is your friends, right, who are materialistic. They are not evolved enough to question the reality. Once they are evolved enough in the next incarnation, maybe in the next 5 incarnation, and when they question the reality, then they will evolve and enter the astral planets. By that time, you too will be somewhere else only. You will be maybe in Mahajana Tapaloka or somewhere. So just evolve. Don't lag behind. Don't wait for others. Just be happy that you are getting this knowledge to evolve. That is, many of my followers on Instagram texted, please don't leave planet Earth before teaching me to transcend. I told, don't worry bro, I'll stay till 2030. Like until that ashram is built, right, I will stay on Earth. I will give out all that 18 mantras and all that thing. I will teach my first batch of students that is going on right now. I will teach them this knowledge of transcendence, and I will wait for them to teach others also. Once they know how to teach others, then I can go away. I need not bother this physical realm anymore. No one will misunderstand me. No one will call me all that names. I don't like to be labeled. I am labelless. That is why whenever someone labels, I feel like, damn, I want to go out of this planet. So before people start labeling me as something, and I will get out. So maybe in 2030, or if ashram goes well, that is, if ashram is going well, if students are knowledgeable enough to teach other students, then I might stay if people find this knowledge interesting. Otherwise there's no use of teaching knowledge which is not useful to the world. So and everything, and other thing is, spiritual path is subjective. That is, it depends from person to person. Some people find this path to be very helpful, some people may not. Some people may find Osho's way of achieving samadhi, some people may find Sadhguru's way helpful, some people may find Yogananda's Kriya Yoga. So there are different paths to reach the same goal, that is samadhi or Shiva. So there are different paths. So this is one of the paths that I am putting out. This is called as, we'll name it as Shiva Shakti Sadhana, because there are both Shiva Tattva and Shakti Tattva. It is more correlated with the Rudrayamala Tantra. So, but the deities are different a bit, not exactly as in Rudrayamala Tantra. These deities are more of the one which are celebrated, that is during festivals like Ganesha Chaturthi, Krishna Janmashtami. So these are the Shiva Tattvas which are celebrated in India. So I have included those in the chakras. So that is why we will call this path of achieving samadhi as Shiva Shakti Sadhana, because both Mahavidyas and Shiva Tattvas are there in the chakras. So let us promote this Shiva Shakti Sadhana way of achieving samadhi. Let us help everyone transcend, all your loved ones. Don't force anyone, whoever is interested. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you will give me some topic to speak about in the next video. Otherwise I'll be talking the same repeated stuff again and again. So thanks for watching. We'll meet in the next video. Jai Mahakal. Whoa.